There's only one way to make sure you don't get caught up with the crazy drama coming up for us with this full moon in Leo on February 5th, and that is to navigate the energy with grace and with awareness. Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Leeor Alexandra. Welcome to the bee community. A lot of people have been asking lately why I changed it from baby elephant to bee. It's because we grew up, my loves. Baby elephant was when we were, about 7 years ago when I was first starting, but B stands for baby elephant, but it's kind of like B, just B. So welcome back to the bee community. On this channel, we talk about the law of attraction, spirituality, personal development, and so much more. And a couple times a month, I like to tap into the energy that's circulating in the collective consciousness, mixed with astrology, cosmic energy, card readings, and just basic intuitions. I use my dreams a lot, and I do these energy readings. And today I want to talk about the full moon in Leo on February 5th at 10:28 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Before we get started with the video, I just want to remind you that I have a free email newsletter. Once you sign up for the newsletter, you automatically get a free, my signature heart chakra meditation, which assists you in meditating and becoming love, activating the heart chakra, manifesting love and self-love at the same time. Totally free, and I'm not gonna blow up your inbox. In fact, I forget to email for months at a time, and then I just pop in with something that's just going to brighten up your day. So if you wanna sign up, the link is down below. It's completely free. So let's talk about this Leo full moon. This is the snow moon. It's known as the snow moon in many indigenous cultures. We have the sun in Aquarius still, of course, but the energy is very fiery. Okay, we have this energy that feels like a rebellious and defiant heart. That's what I feel when we have Aquarius and Leo energy together. It's like you're a rebel, you're defiant, but you're all heart. And of course, this affects all of us. Even if you don't have any Aquarius or Leo in your chart, you do in some way, somehow. The energy is always affecting all of us, no matter what our chart, our personal signs are. So this is going to apply to you regardless. There's a feeling right now of yearning for big and expressive love, and you might be wanting that in your relationship, in your friendships, or just yearning for like a lot of self-love and to show the world, kind of like prove to the world, I do love myself and I am deserving of this love. So every full moon is the peak of the lunar month. It's this culmination of energy in which a lot of things from the past month come into fruition. So let's say you planted some seeds of intention, desire, manifestation on the new moon. A lot of those will start to show signs of coming into reality in your life around the full moon. So pay attention to anything starting to make headway during this full moon. The full moon is also a time of increased clarity, and it's being illuminated in different areas of our life. And so we're seeing things more clearly. There's more light to see. The shadows are being blown out and we see the truth. Full moon is also a time of heightened and intense emotions. Water is rising externally and internally in our bodies. The full moons are the time where we feel things so deeply, especially amongst the most sensitive of us. I know myself that my entire life, whatever was happening, what took over my life. And now I can kind of just observe. I can advise, I can be there for people and just be like, this is what's happening right now. It's a pattern, it's a cycle we're going through. And ultimately these energies are always to our benefit, a way to improve and to become fuller, more complete versions of ourselves. And then lastly, full moons, of course, are also times where we kind of can bring our attention to what we're ready to let go of. What has come to completion and it's time to let it go, like old skin, shedding of an old skin. It's a really good time to reflect on that. Like what is no longer serving me? And we'll talk a little bit more about that in my themes for this month. And I'm going to give you some journal prompts at the end as always. So a big theme that I picked up on is this feeling of becoming more aware of how people pleasing is affecting you negatively. How prioritizing other people's emotions and feelings and needs over your own has really been wearing you down. And it's kind of time to bring the focus, the attention and the energy back onto yourself. You really need it. Paradoxically, there might be people out there who have actually gone through something that's brought their attention to maybe, if you're aware enough to notice this, maybe you've spent a little bit too much time only thinking about yourself, and now it's kind of time to include other people in your journey. Now there's a balance here. For a lot of us, it could be a mixture of the both. I feel like for me, it's a mixture of both. This people-pleasing energy and also this like, I need to prioritize my life more than anything else, and there needs to be a balance there. You can be there for your loved ones. You can be so good to people. You can be good to yourself, and you don't have to be a people pleaser. You can be fully yourself. You can have your boundaries. You can say no when you need to. You can speak your opinion. You don't have to be a chameleon, just, morphing into whatever the group around you wants you to be. And you also don't have to be selfish, right? It's this balance of like, I respect myself so much to prioritize myself. I don't expect anybody else to make me their priority. I'm my own priority. I'm my own responsibility. Also, I love to be there for my friends and family and to do things for them and to, be this person who brings joy to a lot of people's lives. So finding a balance there, because when we're either too much this way or too much this way, we can really get burnt out. So the things that you should be doing during this time is planning for the future and expressing yourself in a creative and entertaining way. If you've been thinking of starting to post on social media, maybe make some reels, some TikToks, some shorts, it's a good time to do that. If you are in the arts in some way, really good time for your art right now. So go for that. I'm really curious how this translates to a lot of you. So let me know what this made you think of and what you're going to go for during this full moon in the comments. I'll be reading them. If you're like me and you feel the energy intensely every month, you'll likely get a bit emotional, a bit overwhelmed. This is so common, so natural. This is a time to laugh and to cry through these, right? Just let yourself fully express. Let emotions be expressed through your body. And if you feel like you need to move things around, movement is really good. Taking a workout class, maybe a HIIT class, maybe going on an intensive hike, boxing, something that really moves the energy around for you will be super powerful during this time. If you don't want to just be like bleh the whole time and just in your feelings. All right, so I tapped into the collective consciousness through my dreams, and I felt very much that the energy around this full moon, starting as far back as 4 days before, you may be feeling it even earlier, is very much about facing your fears. Your fears are coming up. You're being confronted by things that you're afraid of, things you've been afraid of for a long time, things that you're afraid of about the future. The time to face these fears is now. So our attention is going to be brought to our fears. And that Leo lion energy is encouraging us to face these fears. The braver we are, the smaller the fear will become. I had a dream, I think last night, of an actual literal lion coming to attack my family, coming to encroach on my home. You're not really supposed to share dreams, but as a dream oracle, I think I'm okay in sharing them. So running away from this lion and trying to kind of take it out, I was hiding behind other people when the lion was attacking, and the lion was getting scarier and scarier. When I faced the lion, when I was the one to go up against it, just me and the lion, turned into a puppy. And that was so symbolic for me of just facing your fears and watching how they become so small. Maybe it's a fear of commitment. Maybe it's a fear of what the future is holding. Maybe a fear of confrontation, a conversation that you need to be having and you haven't been wanting to. Maybe it's something you need to let go of. That's really time to let go, to say goodbye to something, a habit or a behavior that's time to just move forward. Maybe something that you just need to finally do. Your bravery will be rewarded. Do this thing. You'll see how small it becomes, and you're going to transform on the other side of it. Whatever's happening through this process is forming you into the person that you've been asking yourself to become. Bring love to face those fears. You're going to want to think your way through the fears. That's not going to work. That analytical, Aquarius, kind of distant and cool approach is not what you want to do right now. Right now, the best thing for you to do is to use your full heart and just love on your fears, love on your inner demons. Speak with love, work from the heart. Whatever it is that you're approaching, whatever fear you're going to conquer during this time, do it through the heart. Continuously ask yourself, am I acting from the mind or am I acting from the heart? And this transformation is going to leave you really empowered and really in your body. Your heart will expand from this. Check in with your heart during this time. What is it that you really need to be doing for your heart to expand, for your heart to feel safe and comfortable and happy? Become more accepting and comfortable with what it is that you really need from other people, from life. and begin to actually prioritize that if you haven't been. And no more people pleasing, right? It just takes center stage for once. Right now is a good time to do that. Let things be about you right now. Walk proud like a lion and just do your best to not be the source of the drama, which will be tempting during this time. You want to be full of love and full of courage. This is how we rebel right now. This is how we get this amalgamation of Aquarius and Leo energy. It's that defiant, strong, rebellious heart. There's a couple intuitive messages that just came through during this reading. I'm not really sure what they mean. I have to journal and to kind of sit with them myself, but I'm going to share it in case it means something to you. And I want you to comment and let me know below if it does. And the first one was a message that said, "The lion is the summit." The lion is the summit, which is an interesting, very symbolic, metaphorical message. Could be very literal for some of us. So I want to know what it means to you. And another intuitive message that came through pulling a card is the message that death is simply a portal to new life. Though things might feel like they're ending and you might feel like it's actually killing you, the divine is just guiding you towards another path, telling you, no, my love, not that way. There's a lot of hardships that way. Let's bring you over here instead. And if you're just simply able to be so silent in your life and in your heart that you can hear that guidance, you know that nothing's being torn apart from you, torn away from you. You're simply being guided to a better direction. Follow it and trust it. Your heart is ready for what's next. And I just want to give you a few journal prompts and they'll be in the description below as well. Just want to ask you, if you've gotten this far, to please give a like on this video. If you enjoyed it, it really helps the channel. Thank you, my love. Question number 1. What do I really need right now to feel good? Number 2. What does my heart need right now? Sometimes that's a little bit different. The mind from the heart, right? Number 3. In what ways am I prioritizing others over my own needs? Number 4, how can I let love lead during this time? Number 5, what feels like a death but is actually a portal to newness in my life? And number 6, what fear keeps coming up that wants to be loved and is encouraging me to be courageous right now? Those last 2 I just tacked on. That's it for me for this full moon in Leo, my loves. Ride the waves of cosmic bliss, it gracefully and with awareness. You got this. I love you so much. Remember to sign up for my email list. The link will be below. Heart chakra meditation is really good during Leo full moon. So you can do that on the 5th or a couple days before or after. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment with your thoughts. Let's talk in the comments for a bit. I love you so much. And until next time, as always, keep your vibrations way up. Bye.